That's a lot of cardinals that Florence has. I think that Florence would be a pretty decent ally. It just depends on whether these guys are rivals. Yeah, they're horribly rivaled. Alright, never mind. Oh, actually, the Papal States. I should ally the Pope. This would be a great alliance. Pope's allied to Aragon. I'm allied to Naples. This would piss off Naples, but I think I'd... He's excommunicated. I think I'd rather have the Pope on my side than Naples. Interesting. We'll wait for our agreement with Bavaria to end regardless. Yeah. Intercolonial trade. Establishing colonial subjects overseas has allowed us to expand our trade while remaining in control. Importing goods from lands that are essentially under Castellan control. As long as we supply our colony with what they need, they have no reason to start putting gold into the hands of our enemies. They are part of Castile, our interests are theirs. Or they are part of Castile, their interests are ours. I will actually lose the mercantilism for this. Privileges of the Mester. The Mester, a powerful association of sheep ranchers, are facing new challenges to their rural privileges. Textile manufacturers argue that their use of land is wasteful and stifles new development. The price of merino wool has dropped somewhat since the height of the Mester influence, weakening their political leverage. Though the economic importance of the Mester has already waned, the nobles and clergy that make up their membership continue to wield a great deal of influence at court, and demand that their privileges be upheld, regardless of the changing circumstances. So, revoke the privileges. Nobility and the clergy lose control of land, which means I would gain them. Merino wool is lost from Valladolid. However, Cordoba, Burgos, Soria and Palencia will all produce cloth instead. And they still get the dev cost reduction. Always say the current situation is preferable. No. Revoked! So now half of Spain is producing cloth, which is awesome because it gives a dev cost reduction. Plus, we also get the Mester privileges revoked, which gives another dev cost reduction. Huh. Interesting. Now, I'm kind of guessing that's not really going to last until the end of the game. But that's fine. I need to send a colonist somewhere. Banjar, we're going to recall you. And send you here instead. Aragon's decided to offer knowledge from Florence. Alright, seriously, why am I getting these lag spikes? Too many browsers open again? Except I don't really. Not this time. Nope. There is nothing obvious spiking. I just get these really random lag spikes where nothing works. And it's not just the game. Like, I've noticed it happening just on the desktop. I don't know why. I think I just need to restart the computer again. Although I've been doing that more and more lately. Time to kill Aragon soon. Once we can start building up our artillery and stuff again, yes. A new cardinal in Cadiz, that's good. And Banjar is now self-sustaining. Excellent. We are definitely going to convert you. And then we need another in Burrito, I would say. And then we'll send you to Belitung. Otomi have given in to Portugal. Yeah, they're defeating Totonac, unfortunately. But this should leave Chorley as pretty weak. And there we go, we can repay another loan. Boom. And then there were two. Tetuan are claiming Sevilla. Wait, who? Tetuan? Claiming Sevilla? Who are these jokers? Oh, them. Okay, I thought there was a South American tribe. Alright, that makes slightly more sense. At least we have a shared sea zone. Fair enough. Sometimes I've seen that when overlays are on Discord, Steam, what have you. Yeah, but even if I'm not playing a game, if I'm just like watching YouTube or something, it freezes. If they're not done with updates, then they really need to fix colonialism and natives. You mean updates as in expansions? I'm guessing you mean updates as in expansions. Or new DLCs. We're going to go for the siege ability because I'm definitely planning to go on offensives. And we can always get another admin tech and we're 8 years ahead of time. We really need to get some new idea groups. But in the meantime, I'm not going to complain. I'm instead going to develop. Especially these new cloth locations. Yes. Excellent. I will embrace this cheap development. I probably should have embraced it even further by having edicts, but never mind. Also, the other thing I want to double check is institution spread. That button's not working. There we go. Madrid, Toledo, La Mancha, and Sevilla all have it, so it is starting to spread out from there. It would cost us 950 ducats to embrace right now. We can wait. It's fine. SSD. I was going to diplo the gold, wasn't I? You're not wrong. Still do that. And yes, we can pay a loan. Guatemala is converted. Oh, we are so close! And then I can go on a massive invasion of Chorley. Just need to wait for San Salvador to core. Oh yes, I did mean to check. Yes, you are expanding. That's good. Expansion ideas, plutocratic economic. That's a good combo. Which ones did you go for? Expansion plutocratic diplomatic. El Dorado. Expansion plutocratic economic. Another good combo. England has started to influence the Isles. Nice. Go the Isles. Hell yeah. Do we have a auto thingy to subjects? Yes, we do. Let's do that. Improve relations with the minions. Meanwhile, Portugal's still fighting Totonac and Chorley. Unfortunately, I'm going to be distracting them soon because I do intend to wage my own war. Very, very shortly. Are you still training over here? Better be. Yeah, you are. A revolt. High taxes, cultural, religious differences have caused unhappiness amongst our citizens. If this continues, it will drastically affect the stability of the nation. So we can ignore them, and Pontiac gets a massive amount of unrest for 5 years. Or we can lower the taxes. Pontiac gains autonomy. It's a trade post. I don't care about autonomy. Lower those taxes. Or it will be. I don't think it is yet. No. It's being converted. No, it's not. Why not? Missionary strength's not high enough. Because it's Sunni. You know what, I should save up to beautify a local saint. I keep forgetting that you can get stability out of this. I think I've actually been wasting... Yeah, I've definitely been wasting points. I shouldn't have been putting the points into mercantilism, I should have been putting it in stability instead. Definitely. That's my bad. Katapang's producing fish. These colonies in Indonesia are terrible. Austria's embraced printing press. That's too bad. Maybe try to become Curio Controller. It's powerful, I just don't like how RNG based it is. Curio Controller election mechanics are definitely not my favourite in the game. It also feels ludicrously expensive. I'd much rather get the papal bonuses. Encroachment to the nobility in Mercia. Deal with that in a minute. We gain the core province. And there we go. New colonial nation. So what are we going to call Mexico? What's going to be the name of, like, the main big-ass colony? Because this one is going to be big and wealthy. It is hard to monitor everyone everywhere all of the time, and the boundaries between individual land properties are often grounded in old traditions or documents, written when the landscape may have looked quite different. For someone with the right resources, this can be exploited. A number of prominent nobility families have used their considerable influence in Toledo to get away with expanding their properties in Murcia. If we want to protect the property of the state, we must act soon. So Murcia could have an uprising, or no effect. Or they gain autonomy and gain land. No, I don't want them gaining land. Oh, we're at 41%. Sweet. You know, at this point, I'm going to just start taking land. It will reduce their influence. So where possible, we'll seize it. That will piss the nobility off. No, that would be 33. They'd be fine with that. Let's deal with this first. Right. Chance of an uprising in Murcia, which is there, which is actually next to Almera. So I'm going to take the risk I don't need to move. Okay, they had the uprising, which is actually very good for us. This is fine. Mexico, North Mexico, Bob's Backyard, Spanish ATM, gold found here, Nueva Castillo. South Finland, El Polo Loco, Castillo Oro. I quite like Nueva Castillo. Seeing as we're not Spain, we are Castile. Nueva Castillo will work. Cool. Totonac will cede a province to Portugal, 1 to Mexico. Pay income. Okay, so they only lost 2 provinces. So definitely not the end of the world. And now that Novo Castillo is founded, we are going to make sure that they get some money. Because every one of these is going to get a subsidy for 100 years. In fact, I'm going to give you 5 ducats because you are going to be a big colony. And you're going to need to do a lot of conversion and stuff like that. I will support you where possible, but a lot of this you've got to do. And then we're going to need a new general, which can be Pizzi, I guess. And then Shortly is only allied with Totonac. Totonac's got a vassal in Tlaxcala. That's not Totonac, that is. They have no vassals. So Shortly is pretty much on their own. So as soon as my diplomat gets home, we're going to declare this. And then the expansion can begin. Colonial ventures. With the discovery of the New World, we have entered what looks like the greatest period of prosperity. Despite the immense wealth returning to us, smashed to finance one of the most outstanding armies in the world. We have not been successful in creating a strong naval force and has attempted to conquer his neighbouring states so far failed miserably. So naval improvements will decrease diplo costs but increase ship costs until 74, so that is 10 years, which is enough for 1 diplotech. Or we get naval disarmament. I'm not really building heavy or light ships right now, so we'll do that. The only time that I'll probably need to is if we go to war with Portugal. Actually, how is the naval discrepancy at the moment? Because I'm guessing it's pretty bad. Yeah, I haven't been investing in ships at all, which is kind of rare. But I do need to upgrade the heavy ships. Get rid of the galleys, build some light ships, and do all of that. Also, did the explorers finish? No, you lost your explorer. Alright, let's get another explorer then. This is going to be known as Mind Strip. Cool name. Alright then, Explorer Mind Strip. Let's see what you can do. Do we want to try circumnavigate again? Maybe just this bit you're struggling on. Yeah, give it another go. Debased currency. Despite our promises to maintain sound monetary policies, we have debased our currency. The Castellan ducat is now being dumped in banks and merchant houses around the world, and the value of it is sinking faster than scurvy-ridden, fat-infested galley in a typhoon. That's a very Monty Python-esque insult there. But I was only printing a little. I haven't debased once. Not once have I debased. So why am I getting this event? I guess because I'm over 5% inflation, which for me is pretty low. I'm not going to decrease it any further. Bit of a weird event. 6 years ahead of time, we can get the morale of navies. I think we shall. Do it. Do it. Do it now. 900. No. Too expensive. Right. I would like to declare war on Shortly, please. And this is going to be for Belize, which is again a fort. This will bring in Totonac, but that's fine. Ba-bam! Natives adopting Bornean language in Katapong. Cool. Muskoji mercenaries are available. Duarte has died. Okay, so our relations with Portugal are now over. They're done. They're finished. Finito. which is giving me another diplomatic relation. We're at war. Nobody would ally with us, so we'll have to do that after the war. Which DLCs are a must-have if you can't afford all of them? Dharma, Cradle of Civilization. Those are the two big ones. Because Dharma gives you the government reform system, and Cradle of Civilization gives you the drilling and professionalism systems. Also, Dharma gives you... There was something else we discovered today that was Dharma. What was that? And then Rule Britannia probably third for innovativeness, but it's not as important as those two. Also, I should mention, actually, I'm doing myself a disservice here, you can currently, I believe, get a discount on all Paradox games on the Paradox store. I'm just going to double check that's true, and if you follow that link, you will give me a little kickback. So it benefits both of us. No, it's not on sale. Okay, my bad. It probably is on sale on Steam, though. Yeah, Steam sale's on. Unfortunately, Steam doesn't seem to do affiliates. Bizarro died already. That was remarkably quick. Crikey. Alright, well, I'm going to say that the great age of exploring all the things is pretty much done. So... Guardia Real, you can probably return home. So let's send you to the coast and then get you home. Oh, also, we have a tiny army down here, don't we? Yes, we do. I would like you to be sent here. Maybe to Spain. You know what? I'm going to send you to Spain. Yeah, to Spain. Off you go. Reforms are now base game with the Austria update. Oh, okay. So in that case, the only one that I would say is a must-have is Cradle of Civilization. And then probably Rule Britannia. There was something in Dharma. Hang on. I wrote it down. Centres of Trade. That was Dharma. Yeah, Centres of Trade are a pretty big one. The ability to upgrade them, so Tier 1, 2 and 3, that's a Dharma feature. And it's a pretty big one. Especially if you want to do trade-related games. And that is also true. That's one guy, Sky. You can indeed get all of the DLCs in the game for $5 a month as part of the Paradox subscription to EU4. Bellatung Tropical Wood. God damn it. Oh, Portugal's become friendly again. And we are still historical friends. Why did we break off our relationship again? Heathen tendencies, refuse to join the war. Oh, that was it. Want subjects provinces, minus 34. Yeah, there's a little bit of aggressiveness between us, I would say. It's just a little bit. Siege of Belize is over. Romantic Gap. No, not the ships again. Oh no, that's probably the explorers. It's the explorers. But you are here repairing. So it's not the end of the world, although you haven't even done this bit yet. So this was just you getting there from Indonesia. That seems like a lot of silly behaviour. Royal marriage from Naples, yes please. There we go. A 536 consort? Hell yes. Thank you, Carlotta. Knowledge sharing from Venice. That I would accept. Yes. Siege in Jew is done. And now we can just blanket siege. And fight these guys. And you've made it here. You guys are now still repaired. Alright, let's get these guys home as well. From their grand adventure. Which has lasted like 100 years. I don't actually know if I need to do this. What difference does it make? Because I know I'll just give it to them anyway. Oh, we reduce liberty desire. Then yes, we are going to do it that way. I don't know that you'll necessarily be able to get all of this, but at least some of it should be of assistance and of service to you. Grab all of this. And there we go. So I would like all of this for sure. This is going to be no aggressive expansion. Lots of liberty desire. And I'm quite happy with this peace deal. I will even take money. There we go. And then suddenly, Nuevo Castillo is getting a whole lot bigger. Burrito is self-sustaining. So Castile, Indonesia continues to grow. I'm running out of space out here. That's incense. Son of a bitch. Tropical wood. We haven't had a single spice. None. We have another merchant, which we'll need to deal with in a minute. Alright. Unfortunately, my explorer is currently on his way to die. So not much I can do with that. However, we can get another reform. Absolutism and constitutionalism, minimum autonomy and territories -10. Or governing capacity. I don't think I need the governing capacity because I am not taking core territories. I am just taking trade companies and colonial nations. So I think I am going to go for the minimum autonomy because I think trade companies count as territories. This is a good way to find out. So right now, the maximum or the minimum autonomy in a trade company is 80. Will this reduce it to 70? Probably. Yes. Cannot be lower than 70. Okay, that's really powerful. That's really, really powerful. Awesome. And we were also going to beef up the gold mining in this province. There we go. 20 development. Madness. $3.51 goods produced. Yeah, you know what? Putting a fort here would probably is a good idea. Oh, we're debt free. So I just have 600 ducats kicking around. Sweet. Well, in that case, you're going to split in half. You're going to go to Toledo. Half of you is going to go there. And then you are going to get 5 infantry. You are going to get 5 infantry. You guys are going to stop mothballing and upgrade. No, you're not. When do I get the next heavy? In 2 techs time. We're about to hit 14. So we're probably 11, 12 years away from Diplo 15. So I think I'm going to hold off on doing those big upgrades until then. So let's start you mothballing again, group you up. And we are instead going to spend a chunk of change on buildings. Like so. Naive relative. Execute him for treason, lose prestige, or foreign spy detection. Don't really care about spy detection, so that's fine. Okay. Yeah, the other thing is conquering from Indonesia, which is the alternative. Palembang has spice. So does Samarinda. Unfortunately, we won't get the goods produced bonuses with those, though. So this would, whoa, 23 development be based on that. I think Samarinda is going to be the one that we go for. Huh. They're Miltech 12, so we're only actually slightly ahead of them. How are they doing for other technologies? 9912. So navally we'd be fine, but we would need to land a relatively hefty army. Plus, of course, allies, Malacca, Sayak, and Cebu. Fighting against Malacca. I mean, they're not that close. We would just need the navy. How long do I have left? 74. 8 years. And we do have another merchant. Right, where should we send you? Alexandria, still out of range. We could start trying to capture some from Zanzibar. We could also get Malacca and transfer... You know what, I like this idea. We're going to transfer trade from you to the Cape. We're going to start getting money that way. And now that we are at peace, yes, we can tell Hispaniola to go and invade Carabas. No, we still have a truce with Portugal. No, we can't. Wait, no we don't. Anyway, I think that this is going to be a good place to end this stream. So, yeah, I know I have no claims. We can work on that next time. But I'm going to call this one here. So thanks everyone for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button so you get notifications when I'm live again. Hang on. I have a colonist free. Let's deal with that first. They're really... Oh, no. There's a province. There's a province. 14% chance of spices. It's a small one, though. Right, we sent them. It's fine. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button, just like Airboss FTW and Talos today have done. If you're really enjoying this, then do consider subscribing. Helps the channel out, lets me do more of this kind of content. Or you can, of course, find a way of supporting us over on Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do also have a YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/MordredViking. That is where multiple series of Europa Universalis are being uploaded. The Holland multiplayer game is up there. The Lubeck game, which has been a lot of fun, is up there. And this series will go up at some point when I've had a chance to properly edit and render the first couple of sessions down for it. If you want to come join the community, then you are more than welcome to do so. You can find us over on the Discord, which Sandrock has just posted. Thank you very much for that. That's where the community hangs out. They're a very cool bunch, and it's always a real pleasure to see some new faces over there. We are planning to do a community multiplayer game of Europa Universalis in about a month, so kicking off around the 25th of July. So if you want details of that, the best place to keep on top of it is Discord. We are also doing a community multiplayer game of Hearts of Iron this weekend, so Friday and Saturday. To get details of that, you have got to go to the Discord. I'm not going to post the sign-up sheets here because last time we had a couple of people sign up and then didn't show, and I think that's because they went on the Discord and didn't get the info. So Discord, check out the announcements. You will find the details for the multiplayer games there. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I will be back again tomorrow, where on the schedule we have got more EU4! Haha! So tomorrow at 5 PM British summertime, it's going to be EU4 playing in the Lubeck game, which we just mentioned. And then after that, I'm going to make a return to an oldie but goldie, which is going to be Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia, which I have not played for a while, because I was just feeling really burned out on Total War Warhammer, which is a shame, because I love that game, but I just can't be bothered to start a new game right now. So we're going to try out Thrones of Britannia, see what has changed, see what's improved, and hopefully have some fun, and do some Viking stuff. So, thank you everyone for watching. I will catch you tomorrow, 5 PM. Until then, goodbye. Oh, we should raid somebody. Hang on. Let's see who is still live. I did see Shenrir sneaking on for a while, but it looks like he's gone offline already. Who do we have? Sir Squire's on. We're going to go and raid Sir Squire. Because he's awesome. So head on over... Oh, for Pete's sake, really? Oh, it's a thingy, okay. Wasn't what I thought it was. Head on over to Sir Squire. Say hello from Mordred Viking. I would love to see his chat absolutely lit up with the Viking raid. So if you are a subscriber, just copy and paste that. You will get the emotes. If you are not a subscriber, no worries. Just go ahead and use that one. You unfortunately will not have access to the channel emotes, which is why we have the one without. I would give you a little suggestion that you should perhaps follow. There is definitely reasons to follow Sir Squire, not just because he's absolutely magnificent. It's worth it, and you should follow just to see what happens. He's going to hate me for that. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I will catch you next time. Until then, goodbye. Follow Sir Squire. Worth it. Oh, and Fiara and Prattman, thank you very much for the follows. Bye everyone.